Hello guys, my name is Abhinay Reddy and in this video I am going to analyze about the stock that I have selected for the next week of April. So guys, please watch the video till the end and please subscribe our channel and please click the bell icon so that you won't miss any updates of our channel. So let's analyze the first stock, Infosys. So if we can see Infosys in this week, you can see Infosys was ended in green with 0.08 percentage. So it was not bad, but there was yesterday Dow Jones and S&P 500 were made all-time highs in the weekly expiry. So as there is a positive news yesterday, as there is a positive news for global markets, so in Monday we can expect a gap up in IT stocks. So if you can analyze Infosys, so let me remove all these drawings. So if you can see Infosys in 1 hour time frame, so it was keep on making consistent higher highs and higher lows, you can see. So if you can add some moving averages, let me add 50 moving average and let me add 20 moving average. Let me change the color of it. So okay, it's now perfect. So you can see, so why I selected 20 and 50 moving average and why not I have selected 150 and 200 moving average is that this video specifically for short term traders and swing traders. So I don't think so I could make a video for long term investors, because you can invest at any time, because Infosys was already making higher highs and higher lows. So it was already being consolidated in the month of like February and March. So it was already making new higher highs and higher lows. It was making a 52-week high. So I don't recommend now to buy. So if you have already added the position here in this area, it would be a very great. Or if you even added a position here, it would be great. But if you want to add in this position, it's your choice, but I don't recommend you to add here because it was already making a new higher high. So I'm thinking it may be a bit expensive. So here if you have added in this region, you could be getting a discount. So I don't think so. For long term investors, you should be adding now. So if we can see any, so in this resistance area, it could be a good thing for long term investors. So for short term traders, specifically this Infosys stock is for. So it's keep on making higher highs and higher lows. So let me remove these moving averages. So if you guys want me to draw some support and resistance areas, so just give me a minute guys. So the first resistance area is this area, can you see? So guys, I will even make a video on support and resistance areas, don't worry about it. So this is the first resistance area. So So if you guys want to be follow pure price action, so I'm recommending you guys buy Infosys stock and the price hits this level. When the price hits this level, buy. Just don't think about it, just buy and close your eyes and wait for at least 1 week. You will see the result. So if you guys are somewhat aggressive, since the results were announcing in this week, April of 12th, so if you guys are somewhat aggressive, if you think you would be missing the price, so if you have that FOMO called fear of missing out, so I'm recommending you guys to have moving average. So if the price comes at this moving average level and has a support, you can buy it, no problem. Okay guys. So this is about Infosys stock. So I am expecting the results would be positive. So if your guy, I don't think so this price will retrace in this area, in this support level. So if you guys are aggressive, you can even use VWAP indicator or moving average. So it's your choice guys, it's up to you. So it's just an opinion and not a recommendation. So this is about Infosys stock. So if you can see our next stock, it would be TCS. So TCS also declaring the results in this April 2nd week. So if we see TCS, it was also ended in green this week. So TCS was also making consistent higher highs and higher lows. So if we switch the time frame to daily time frame, you can see guys, it is tested the previous high of 33,334. So I mean 3,334 rupees. You can see guys, it has already gapped up. So as the overall indices were down yesterday, so TCS was break this support level and came down. So tomorrow if you can see any gap up of almost like 16 rupees, and if it can add a good support level in this area, then I'm recommending you guys just go and buy. So you can see how consistently it was being performing higher highs and higher lows. So if you can change the moving average to 50, you can see it was having a good support level at 50 moving average. So it's very good. So after having tested with 50 moving average, it was trying to go up. So it's already being too late for long-term investors who wants to invest in TCS. So those who are, when the stock is already so much had corrected, they got a huge discount and they got. So the typical mindset of a retail investor will be like, so whenever a stock is trending in social media, so he goes and buys that stock. So when he buys the stock, it will go down. So when he sells the stock, it will go up. So retail investor does the opposite every time. So what he should do, but he does the opposite. So that's why he always lose the money in the end. So That's why never buy a stock of a trending one. So if you are a trader, it's okay, but if you are an investor, then I'm suggesting you guys don't invest now in TCS or any other IT stocks, because it's already been too late for you to invest now. Because even if you want to add, you can add, it's not a problem. Even if it goes, it's okay, happy, but if it goes down, add even more. If it goes down, even add more, because TCS is a fundamentally great company. So if you buy and close your eyes, it will always go up in the end. It will always go up in the long run. So for now, I'm don't suggesting you guys to buy now. So when when the stock has corrected at this level, you can guys add this position here in this level. In this position, in this level, you can add. So here it 2877 rupees, you can add a position, because it was having a support here. So but currently it was being trading it. So currently it was being trading at around 3384 rupees. So those who have bought, they could be getting a decent amount of profit. So for short term traders, if you can switch to 15 minutes time frame, you can see it has made a false breakout. It made a false breakout and it was been consolidating. So let me even draw a trend line here. So trading TCS is only for short term. So it was being forming ascending triangle pattern. So let it once break this level. After breaking this level, just wait and see. So for swing traders, it could be, so please add the position once it breaks this resistance level. So after breaking the resistance level, just keep on adding it. Okay guys. So this is about TCS, but for long-term investors, I don't recommend you now to buy this. So this is the story about TCS. So next stock is HCL. So if you can go to HCL Tech. So the reason why I have selected this stock is because next week, my opinion is that tech stocks are going to run the market. So how this last week and previous last week, the steel stocks have performed well in the market, overall market. So I am hoping tech stocks are, these IT stocks are going to perform well. So if one sector performs well, the all the stocks in the sectors also performs well. So if Infosys and TCS performs better, so the remaining stocks like Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech, Wipro, they will also perform better. So everything is interlinked. So that's why, even though its results are not announced in this April this week, but I am selecting this stock. So if you can switch to higher time frame, you can see it was also been making consistent higher highs and higher lows. So let me remove these drawings. So it has never, it was going to test this high. So I don't know but how it's going to perform, but one thing is sure, it is going to test this high. One thing is, it is going to test this high. So if we come to 1 hour time frame, so guys, let me even draw a trend line here. So So it is not bad. It has consistently respecting this trend line. So if we change to 15 minutes time frame, you can see it was been making higher highs and higher lows. So if you want to mark me some support and resistance levels, so this was the first resistance area and support. So let's give respect to recent price action. So this was the first level, this is the second level, this is the third level. These are the major support and resistance areas. So if price could break either this resistance level, or if price comes down and here takes support level and it has a retest here and forms a bullish pin bar candle here in this level, then have an entry here. And I'm suggesting you guys don't try to short HCL. Even if price goes in this area, if it goes in this area, and if you can see some sort of weakness, don't try to short HCL tech, because next week the results were announcing, and if the result is positive, no matter how whatever be the bearish candle formed, you will see it will be keep on breaking all the resistance areas. So I am suggesting you don't ever try to short HCL tech. This is just an opinion and not a recommendation. So this is overall about IT stocks. So next stock is about Nestle India. So if you can see Nestle India, it was ended in great. So even Nestle India's results are announcing. So you can see how good price action was, but the stock is so high that I can't even afford even a one stock. So leave it guys. So it was forming a good price action. So you can buy this stock either here itself in this support level if the price tomorrow does not gap either, and if it ends in flat, and if it shows some sort of strength, then buy here in this support level, and expect a profit of at least the first target is this. And if the price even breaks this high, don't buy. If you are somewhat aggressive trader, trade using the VWAP indicator. If you are somewhat conservative, then wait for a retest level, then have an entry. So this is about Nestle India. Price action was also not bad, but it's great. I'm not. I mean, I can't tell it's great, but I can say it's not bad. So even this stock is performing higher highs and higher lows. So not bad. Good stock. Nice price action anyway. So this is about Nestle India. If you can see our next stock, it is Reliance. So you could be either getting a short entries or, I mean, Reliance is not performing well in recent days. So if you change the time frame to 1 hour, you can see, oh, let me remove all these resistance and support levels. You may be thinking, what is this man, what kind of trader are you, why are you drawing this much support and resistance areas? When you switch to smaller time frames, you can see there will be many resistance areas. So if you change to 1 day time frame, you can see it was performing higher highs and higher lows, but Recently you can see some sort of weakness in Reliance Industries, so let me change to 2 hours. So the first level of support here is this, second level of support level is here, and it's being in this consolidation area. So since from July of 2020, so it has never reached of 2180 rupees till now. So Reliance may be getting a huge discount, so those who are preferring long term investment, so I am suggesting you guys please buy Reliance Industries now, provided you do your own research. So for now Reliance Industries is not great, not bad. It is a good stock for long term investment, and you getting a good good price of it. So not by Reliance Industries, you can buy it. So here it is on more support level, so it is performing better. It was, even this price action was good. So this was on this resistance level. So these are the major levels. If I switch to 15 minutes time frame, I can even guarantee you there will be many support and resistance levels, but these are the major support and resistance levels. So guys, this is about Reliance Industries. So for long term investments it could be a good stock, but for short term traders also it could be a good stock. So those who prefer to buy it, so you can buy it. So in this level, so if the price could go in, if the price comes in this level here, anywhere in this level, just close and buy the stock for long term also, for short term also. So and hope and have the target of at least the first target is at least 2083 rupees. So this is the first target. This is the first target. So this is the second target, 2128. So these are the major support and resistance areas. So for both swing traders and long term investors, this stock would be a better one, Reliance Industries. Though the patterns are somewhat choppy, but not bad. It was been testing here in it has been testing many times, so better try to buy now. So even if it breaks this high, then no matter, just short the market. Okay guys, so this is about Reliance Industries. So our next stock is so cement stocks and other steel stocks. Okay, so first of all, Ultratech Cement. So if you can remove all the support and resistance levels, so just change the time frame to daily one. So you can see it was keep on making consistent higher highs and higher lows. So you can see it was keep on making consistent higher highs and higher lows. So if you change to daily time frame, you can see it was. I love this kind of patterns because only these kind of patterns give us consistent amount of profits. So let's change the time frame to 15 minutes. So here there is a one resistance level. This is the major resistance level. So if you guys want me to draw some trend lines, so here we go. So this is the trend line, guys. So I don't see anything in price action, but there is one level, so you can trade in. So here there is one resistance level, but sorry, I mean support level. So it had a support here, so it had a strong rejection here. So if the price somewhat can retrace, and comes down here in this level and had some support, and if it can form some bullish pin bar candle, then have a long entry here. But even I can say if there is some sort of weakness in cement stocks on Monday, try to short the market, try to short Ultratech Cement and expect the profit of at least the first level target is 6794. The second level of target is 6777. The third level of target is 6750. So these are the major resistance levels, I mean support levels. So if the market somewhat can go high, and if it can form some bearish form of candle, and if it can show some strong rejection, then just short Ultratech Cement. Okay guys, so this is Ultratech Cement. ACC Cement is forming a consistent higher highs and higher lows. So for Ultratech Cement, there are two sides of phases. Either you can short or you can go high. But ACC Cement, I don't see any short entries. So unless it breaks the support level and goes down and takes a retest, then only short ACC Cement, or else I'll prefer ACC Cement for long entries only. So this is about ACC Cement. If you can see, it's Sri Cement. Sri Cement is also the same story. There is being a strong rejection. So let us change time frame. All cement stocks, literally all cement stocks are performing all-time 52-week high. So there is some sort of weakness, so that's why there being resistance area here. So if it breaks this high, don't try to buy Sri Cement, because I don't think so. I think it's somewhat overvalued. So but if you can see some sort of weakness, then try to short the market. If tomorrow you can see some bullish candle, and some if there is, and if price tries to going up but sellers are there which were making the price to come down, and if there is some sign of weakness then try to short Sri Cement. So provided you only short if you have money, because I can feel you bro, because 31,000 rupees is not a small amount, and but you can do in intraday, right? It has small amount as like 3,000 to 4,000 rupees you can short the Sri Cement. So this is about Sri Cement. So if you can see a Tata Steel, if you can see it next, Tata Steel, Jindal Steel. So first of all is Tata Steel. So it has came till here, but I don't recommend you guys for now. For now, you buy Tata Steel. So at least wait for here. At least wait for here to buy Tata Steel. Okay, guys. For long-term investors, sorry guys, it's already been too late. The price is already so much overvalued, so I don't recommend you now to buy. Even for swing traders and short-term traders, I don't prefer you for Tata Steel now. At least wait for the price to come here. If there is some sort of strength and if it can form some sort of hammer form of candles, then have a long entry. Till then, please hold your horses. So this is the first resistance level. So for now I don't recommend you guys. So let the opportunity come to you. Don't chase the trades. Let the trades come to you. So this is about Tata Steel, Jindal Steel. Jindal Steel's patterns are very nice. So if we can change to 1 day time frame, it is somewhat overvalued. So those who wants to buy now, and if they're aggressive, you can have an entry here. So if it has some sort of support level like 4 level rupees, you can have a long entry. If you are somewhat conservative, you can wait for 400 rupees. Since it was although being a round number, so since it was near to the round number, so I'm suggesting you at least wait for the price to come to 400 level and have a long entry. Hindalco's price action was similar like Tata Steel, so wait for the price to come at least here. So 350 rupees at least. If price comes here, then have a long entry, guys. So now I don't recommend you to buy Hindalco. So JSW Steel, even these patterns are good, but if it was being the bubble, you will really lose a lot of money. So it was already being trending in stock market, it was already being trending in social media since 2 weeks. So I think so the bubble is going to the bubble is going to come in 1 day. So don't trade in these kind of stocks because they already went so high. So even if price goes up, don't get what they say, I mean, don't get attracted towards it. Okay, so please wait for a good trade to come to in your hand. So never let chase it stay, I mean, never trade a stock and never chase a stock. Okay, let the stock comes in your hand, then only trade. So if for the time being, if there is a sort of weakness in the market, then try to short the market, then try to short the JSW Steel at 623 rupees. So if there is some sort of if there is some sort of bearish candle, and when if there is a bullish candle, and if there is a strong price rejection, then go and short the market, I mean go and short the JSW Steel. So this is about JSW Steel, guys. So this is all about steel stocks. So This is all about overall stocks that I have selected for the next week of April. So anyway, this is all about. So you can see Dow Jones and Nasdaq, S&P 500 were ended in green. This was the first time ever since the October 2020, since when the markets were opened in green on expiry day. So this is a great news. So I can say this is a great news. So maybe positive news for IT stocks. My main aim on is on IT stocks. So I'm hoping IT stocks can be making. It will be. I think it could be making somewhat higher highs and higher lows again in this next month, in this next week. So that's it, guys. So this is about the stock that I have selected for the next week. So Nifty, I'm thinking this consolidation would be ended, and once the bull market has started, no one could ever stop this. So I'm expecting Nifty, at least it will go till 18,000 points till the end of December 2021. So Sensex is also the same. At least Sensex will go at least 55,000, 60,000. So Bank Nifty's condition is very bad. You can see, guys, this is Bank Nifty's condition is very bad. I was not even considering to talk about it. Its condition is very bad, so leave about it. So those who want to invest in banking stocks, this is the right time ever for them. So if you want to add banking stocks, so please consider to buy now, because Bank Nifty, once it, even if Bank Nifty has started, no one can ever stop, because it will break all the resistance areas. It will break all the resistance areas. It will keep on going consistent higher highs and higher lows. So it would be the right time for the banking shareholders and other investors. So please consider to buy now. So this is a banking stock. So Axis Bank is now at 668. So within, once the Bank Nifty has started, Axis Bank will really touch 1,000 rupees. So this is about banking stocks. FMCG were all flat in nowadays, and if you can see Dow Jones, this all are ended in green, and Monday we can expect a gap up. So yesterday pharma stocks are performing better. So yesterday my stop loss got hit and I got a loss of 40 rupees. So but Sun Pharma keep on making higher highs and higher lows. So yesterday, so Cipla is the highest gainer, 4.88%. Cipla, top gainer of the week. I mean top gainer for yesterday. So this is, guys. So I'm hoping everyone enjoyed, and once again I'm giving you a disclaimer, guys. Please do your own research and then buy the stocks that you wanted to. So this is just my opinion. So I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm not recommending you guys. So I don't have any Telegram group, or I'm not a SEBI registered guy. So this is just for educational purpose. So this is all about my video. So I hope I'm glad you enjoyed it. So that's it, guys. So hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe and please like our video. So that's it, guys. So hoping everyone is doing well. So that's it. Bye, guys.